so I don't really know how to start this video on a happy note because I'm just kind of fed up right now and like I don't feel happy. I've been doing a lot of, if you don't know, like I've been a vegetarian, a vegan, vegetarian for quite a while, but a vegan for over a year. So obviously I'm very aware with like the abuse and the torture and everything that goes on in these slaughterhouses and, you know, in a whole wide range of animal abuse. Like, I'm very well aware of it. But it's something like, I'm just currently watching Vegucated on Netflix right now. And I tried watching Earthlings once and I made it like 15 minutes and I was just a wreck. I was bawling. And in this movie, it just showed a pig getting like, yeah, and I just started crying because I couldn't even, like, my eyes couldn't even handle watching that. And I go, if that's not even good enough for my eyes, like, how is that good enough to eat for your stomach? I mean, I think if any person, I mean, we're all compassionate beings, and I think if anybody could look at these videos and see how much torture is being placed on these animals, that they would instantly stop eating meat. And I think there was a quote by Paul and Linda McCartney that said, if all slaughterhouses had glass windows, everybody would be vegetarian. And it's so true because suffering is suffering, you know? You know, you can't look at your dog or cat and then exclude. Like, I always am curious, and if you're not vegan, I would like to know your stance on this is like, why is it that you view a cat and a dog differently than like a cow? Like, why is the dog and a cat a companion animal that you feed and you treat and they get so much love and care? Well, a cow and a pig who can be just as intelligent, where pigs are actually very emotional and intelligent animals, are food. They're treated as a product, and they are, I mean, they are tortured. Just absolutely, it's disgusting, and it makes me sick to my stomach. And I want to know what I can do to help. And I've always kind of been somebody who has such a love for animals. And I used to make up businesses, like animal rescue businesses, when I was younger. And just something I've been really passionate about. And if you guys have any ideas of like how we can help, and I know like just by spreading the word and by, you know, trying to get people to realize that meat is not only, you know, torture for our animals, it's, you know, it's just murder. Meat is murder, and it's so true, but it's also terrible for our environment, and it's pretty much like just sticking a fork in our environment and killing it. I mean, I think we've all kind of heard that statistic, like if everybody ate the average American, the standard American diet, we would need 5 more Earths just to feed that. I really think the only answer is for people to be vegetarians or vegans, and it's so easy to be. I mean, like, there's so many alternatives, and there's so much great food, and so many great health benefits, too, from it, that I don't really see why we're still even eating meat or torturing animals for the sake of food or for this pleasure when we can have pleasures in so many other ways. So I think just like spreading the word is really great, and if you can have your friends and family see how healthy and happy you are. But I do like personally find it really difficult because I haven't really been able to get any of my family members to become vegan or even vegetarian. I can have some, you know, like my mom or my boyfriend. Like my boyfriend did try it for a while, and like I can have them understand, you know, why and everything, and show them movies, but I don't understand why they don't take that step. And it's not my place to step in and be like, you need to do this, because I can't force anybody to do anything. The only way that they'll become a vegan is if they do it on their own. But it is really hard because you just feel like you're living this, like, you have all this information and this lifestyle makes you really happy and you just want to spread it with your family, and they're not getting it, and it's just really sad. I hope my family will understand one day and like have the health benefits. Like my sister's having a child and she just doesn't get it, and she just doesn't care for the consequences of eating meat. And I keep just staring off in his face. But yeah, I've been reading by Rory Friedman. I got this from the library. It's called Beg, and this is a really cool way. It's it's kind of like a radical new way of regarding animals. And this is pretty much the first part of the book's talking about, the overpopulation of dogs and cats in shelters and the way in which we actually get our animals, and the pretty much how many are euthanized each year and killed. And, really we need to be getting our animals spayed or neutered. And then now I'm getting more into things like pretty much everything, like circuses, bull riding, horse carriages, fishing, just hunting, like all these things that are considered a tradition are so cruel, like just so awful. It makes me cry. And I mean, I think there was something I read in here, and I wish I could remember this off my top of my head because I was just thinking about it. I'm running out of room on my memory, so I'm going to finish this video